So this reading is about who's sending you negative energy. This could be the evil eye. Maybe this is someone that's doing spell work on you. And this is something that I do for myself when I'm feeling like kind of off, or I'm not feeling like my happy self. So I feel like that is good to know. You should know. But I'm going to do a pick a card reading with this energy, just because I feel like it's going to be different energies that are coming through today. And this doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be heavy energy like spell work. It could just be someone wishing that they were in your position and it's coming off in a negative way. But I'm going to use this deck here to ask Spirit, who is this person? This is the What's the Gossip deck. And I'm going to ask, you know, with the Shadow Oracle here, like, what is this person's flaw? Like, what is going on within them to, you know, send you negative energy? And then with the Tarot here, I'm going to ask, you know, why are they sending you negative energy? And I will ask, you know, what can you do to protect yourself from this person or this thing that's sending you negative energy? But I'm going to pull 3 cards here just to see who this person is. So you can pick, you can choose. Spirit, tap me into the collective's energy. Who is this person that's sending negative energy to the collective? And I just saw a mosquito. You know, sometimes with mosquitoes as well, that's like pests. They're coming through. So if this person could be sending negative energy, spying on you through like insects and things like that. You could be seeing spiders. So let's see here. I'm going to pick 3. So it'll be 3 piles. Who is this person that's sending negative energy to the collective for pile 1? Who is this person? Okay. So for pile 1, closure here. What about who's this person sending negative energy to pile 2? Friendzone. Okay, and who is this person sending negative energy to pile 3? On red. Okay, so I'm going to leave these here for you to choose. So for pile 1, closure, pile 2, friend zone, pile 3 on red. Okay, go ahead and pick one, and I'm going to lay out all the cards and I'll be right back. So you pick this closure card here. It says letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, finally free. So this is someone that you close the door on. This could be a friend, a family member. This could be like an ex of yours, but I mainly feel like this is someone that you are really happy that they're out of your life. You see how happy she is? Like, finally, like, this drama, I don't want to be a part of it. This is someone that could have started drama, like did like little things that were, you know, would kind of be nice, nasty. This person seemed like they can be loving sometimes, but then also they have like a bad side, or when things aren't going their way, they have like a nasty attitude, or they just do little things that you know for a fact, like, why would you do that? Like, you didn't have to say it that way. You didn't have to act that way towards me. This is someone that just was a bit emotionally out of control. For a lot of you, I feel like this is like an ex-friend or a family member. And this person, they're coming through because I feel like they do want closure with you. This is someone that maybe you ended the relationship abruptly with. Maybe this person did something that was just like unspeakable, or like they crossed a boundary of yours and you're like, you know what? This is my last straw. I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do this relationship anymore. And I feel like this is someone that you're very happy that they're not in your life anymore because they were causing too much chaos. And maybe this person had some chaos going on in their life that you just didn't want to be a part of. And I pulled one more just to get more insight on who this is with this valley. So you and this person may have had a bunch of ups and downs. You could have grown up together, been very close with one another. And you seem to be the person that always stuck around or was so understanding in the relationship, and they were someone that probably, you know, trauma dumped on you, and you're the one that always listened and was very understanding. And it kind of feels like this person didn't return that energy to you. And it says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So maybe that, I feel like for some of you, this was a person that you may have started off in the same area or line of work. This could be a coworker too. You could have stayed in the same line of work and maybe you became more successful, or you had a different mindset to grow, and this person kind of wanted to keep you where they were. And when you started to gain more success and focus on yourself, then that became a huge problem. So that is that person. And this is their flaw here. Compulsive behavior. Identify your internal feelings. What are you looking to control or feel for the moment? Yeah, it's like this person, like, they don't really think about what they do in the moment. It's just like whatever they feel in that moment, the emotion that they feel, it's just like everyone has to understand that. Or I'm going through this. It's like this person talks about themselves, or may have even talked over you. They're not really considerate of what anybody else is going through. It's just like, say for instance, like you could be a person that has children and this person doesn't have children, and they may not understand that, hey, I'm exhausted today, I really don't want to do anything, but they're excited about doing something. And they don't really have the responsibility of like children or even work or, you know, different things that you normal human beings have, the day-to-day things to do. And they don't have the understanding of like, hey, maybe this person doesn't feel like doing what I want to do, so maybe I should give them space. And then they act compulsively and throw like maybe a temper tantrum or gossip about you or talk about you just because they didn't get their way. So I feel like this person may do things and then think about them later like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm feeling like a sense of remorse right now. Like, I think this person just doesn't understand like some of the struggles that you've been through, or a lot of people been through, and they sort of have like behaviors that are conditioned to think about themselves only. It's like this person is very selfish, and if they don't get their way, then it's a problem. With this Six of Cups here being in the reverse, this is why they are sending you negative energy. I feel like it is just like thinking about you in a negative way, like maybe that you were wrong, because I do feel like, you know, you aren't talking to this person anymore at all. Like you've closed the door on them, and they're upset that the relationship has ended. You know, they're thinking about all the memories, maybe the fun you've had together, and they're upset that you don't want to hear them out. You don't want to consider where maybe you went wrong. This person feels like you went wrong somewhere, and you don't want to hear them out, and it's a problem for them because they felt like you were a good friend. You were someone that they could lean on. I do feel like this person is very codependent. And I feel like more so they're missing how you nurture them, cater to them, or actually seeing them. I do feel like this person doesn't have maybe a lot of friends, and you were a friend to this person, and they're sending you the evil eye thinking, or evil eye negative energy thinking that, hey, you know, maybe you have new friends and I was a better friend. It's just like this person is very emotional, sort of emotionally unstable right now. But I feel like it's more so something that they're going through. It has nothing to do with you. They're just thinking back on the relationship you two had, and they're missing the friendship, and they're kind of just maybe a little bit jealous of you moving on and possibly not giving them any attention anymore. But this is the way that you can protect yourself from this person's negative energy or any negative energy. And that's the Six of Wands here. And this is Spirit saying, keep focusing on yourself. Keep being successful. Keep being the positive person that you are, because I do feel like, the Six of Wands talk about validation. And I feel like you're someone that doesn't really need to be validated for anything. You kind of stand on your own and you are focused on your goals. And I feel like if you continuously focus on your success and don't really worry about what anyone else is thinking about you, that's how you protect yourself, not even paying it any attention. Being your happy self with this closure card here. Moving on, like, hey, that was the past. If people can't get on my bandwagon, then, hey, whatever. I'm moving on. I'm past that energy. And I'm not focusing on that anymore. So yeah, that's how you can protect yourself. By continuously being successful. Continuously thrive. Don't let negative energy. Don't put energy into negative energy. Don't even think about if someone says something, slick to you or negative towards you. Keep moving forward. So yeah, that's the messages that I have. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. So you pick Friendzone, and it says platonic trap, reciprocated feelings, stuck as a friend, like a sibling to me. Automatically I'm getting that this is an ex. For some of you, this could be the father of your kid. This is someone that maybe you met on the internet or you had just one date with, and you feel like, okay, we're really not a match, or this is really not gonna work out, and I like this person, but we can just be cool because I don't really see this going anywhere other than that. If this is an ex, then you've put in a boundary like, hey, we are only friends, or basically in so many words, like, I appreciate this person, however, that part of the relationship, it's over with, we're only friends. I feel like this is someone that you've made it very clear to that you're friends. And even if this is like a DM slide, like someone slid into your DM and you're kind of just like, this is not really what I'm looking for. They're kind of boring. And you put this person in the friend zone. This is that person. I do feel like this is someone with this dagger here. This could be an air sign. I'm getting like a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius. For some of you, I'm getting Scorpio, but with this dagger here, fear, worries, tense situation. This person, they're like thinking the absolute worst. This is someone that has a lot of time on their hands, I feel like. And this is someone that has probably been rejected a lot. And I feel like they can't handle rejection. This is someone that you can tell like something is really off with this person, and maybe you didn't pay really too much attention. That's probably why you're not really attracted to them in that way. But you're feeling like something is off with this person. I feel like this is someone that really overthinks. They may be thinking that you thought the worst of them. It's like they're going down this rabbit hole of negative thinking. This person could feel like you put a spell on them, or you're doing something to them to make their life go opposite or worse than what is going right now. This is someone that their nervous system is fried right now. They can't make a decision for themselves. Everyone is probably against them. They feel that way. And I feel like because they are feeling that way internally, they're sending you that energy. So you may be even feeling like, say for instance, like if you're trying to date right now and your dating process isn't going really well, then that person may be wishing like, oh, I wish this person doesn't be with anyone but me, or they were wrong for something. They've created something in their head that's not necessarily true, but they feel that you shouldn't get that person, or you shouldn't get that thing because you didn't entertain them or validate them the way that they feel you should have. That's what this manipulative thing is. It says let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? Yeah, they have low self-esteem. This person, I feel like you're someone that's very independent. You know who you are as a person, and you don't really need a partner. You don't really need a friend. You kind of take situations as lightly. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't. But I feel like this person has so many things going on within them, they can't really see how they can come off. And this may be why you put this person in the friend zone. Like, hey, you're manipulative. You're trying to control me. You're trying to make me do something outside of who I actually am. I feel like you do know who you are. And this person is like, I feel better if I have control of the situation, or I want to try to manipulate you because that will make me feel more powerful. I do feel like this is someone that's very insecure, and they may not even say anything to you, but they're really insecure about themselves. And I do feel this is something that they feel about their life overall in general. With the Page of Swords here, and I said in the the beginning of the reading, hey, if you see like mosquitoes and spiders or insects and things like that, if you think about that person and you see that, that is an omen saying like, hey, this person is sending you negative energy because they're thinking the absolute worst. They're in fear. And when you do see spiders, that is a sign of fearful energy. Like, pay attention to your fears. So that could be that person just showing up, trying to creep in on your energy, thinking that you are becoming, I want to say, better than them. That's so odd. So maybe they think that. But with the Page of Swords here, this is why they're sending you this negative energy. They're overthinking every little detail. They're stalking you. I'm gonna let you know this now. They're on your social media. They are stalking you. They're probably looking up addresses for you, putting in your name to search, to see, looking through your comments to see if you have someone new. This is someone that's a little bit obsessive. Like, they can't handle rejection. And I don't feel like you necessarily rejected this person. You just told them the truth, and I feel like you stood by that. Maybe they attract people that's like on their level, and you're someone that's different and you mean what you say. And so you'll walk away from a situation that doesn't suit you, and this person cannot handle it. They're in this Page of Swords energy here, stalking you, coming up with things in their head, making up things in their head that's not really true. But Spirit is saying here with this Justice here in reverse, this is a way to protect your energy. I feel like every time I see the Justice in reverse, this is about being balanced within yourself, right? So this is more so getting the rest that you need, finding a way to balance out your thoughts, not thinking negative things, not being so exhausted to where you're not hydrated, you're not eating well. This is more so keeping yourself stable. Because if you are out of balance, you can feel this person's energy. And some of you may even attract people that you feel like, hey, like, why is this person doing this to me? I'm actually a good person, and my relationships are kind of going left, And this may be this person wishing that on you, and it can creep in if you are exhausted, or if you aren't feeling the best about yourself, if you aren't, upbeat or keeping yourself together. That this is a form of spell work. So say, for instance, this person doesn't have to necessarily go to, the woo lady or do a spell on you. This person could be setting intentions, like with their thoughts, manifesting, like, I wish that this person wouldn't progress further. This person could be even trying to creep in your dreams, especially if you are seeing this person in your dreams. that spirit saying find a way to balance that out. Wake up in your journal, write down, you know, hey, release any negative energy that's on me right now. Protect me from people that don't mean me well, and return that energy back to sender. But this is about being in balance. Protect yourself by balancing yourself, balancing your thoughts, balancing your energy, getting the adequate amount of sleep. So yeah, this is this person that's sending you this energy. Please protect yourself. But I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. So this pile is a little bit different. With this on red card here, it says ignore messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. I feel like you have someone in mind that you feel like maybe they are negative energy for you. Maybe this person isn't good for you. Maybe you are repeating a mistake. Maybe this is some sort of karma. This person that's coming through. I feel like for a lot of you, you're thinking about someone that you're currently dating. This is someone that you're currently dating. That's the only thing that I'm getting here. Or maybe this person is feeling this way about you. Maybe you left them on red and they don't know really where the relationship is going to go. And I feel like whoever this is, it's not a lot of communication that's happening between you two. It's like on red messages. Like, where do we go from here? It's just like you're stuck. Like, is this... I just keep getting, is this a repeat of the past? Like, maybe this is my karma. Maybe this is not going to work out. And maybe you feel like, maybe this is your negative thoughts. Like thinking that this is just going to turn out bad and this is not a good person for me. A lot of you have been through like bad relationships, or maybe even with this person, it ended in a terrible way and now you guys are starting back up again. This person isn't giving you clear signs on what you two are. Everything is just kind of up in the air. And I feel like whoever this is, maybe you or this person is just like, what do I say? Like, what do I want to do now? And it's just like, I feel like more so Spirit is pressuring this person to say something. But with this crown here, honor, respect will come to you. Short journey. Yeah, this is someone that it is very much a divine person in your life, right? So I don't feel like so some, you know, people say karmics and things like that. I won't get into all of that, but this is someone that you may fear like it's a karmic lesson being repeated. And maybe you're just thinking the worst about this situation and it's creating a negative outcome for you too. So I don't feel like this person is sending you negative energy or you're getting negative energy from this person. It may just be something that you are fearing that could happen. With this superficial here, you are too much about outward appearances. Start with inner work, your value, your self-esteem, your personality. So the person that you're dealing with, this is someone that has some growing to do. You know, if you want to know why is this person doing this, leaving you on red, this person, it's not personal. Don't take it personally. This is just something that they're accustomed to doing. This person needs validation right now, or they're trying to step outside of themselves and not be so superficial. You know, maybe you two aren't really saying anything. You're keeping things surface level. And this person is trying to treat you as every other connection that they've possibly dealt with. So this person is very just superficial. It doesn't mean that they're trying to treat you bad or anything. This is just how they operate with everyone. So I do feel like for a lot of you who picked this one, you are worried if this person thinks the worst of you, or you're not good enough, or if it's something wrong with you and maybe you feel like that is some negative energy that you're possibly battling with. And it's not really that. This person could just be going through some major changes that they have to go through in order to connect with you. And so they aren't really saying anything And maybe that's causing you a lot of worry. With this devil here, the reason why they're in this energy, again, this person could be like very toxic. They have some toxic ways. And I feel like they're doing what they've always done. The message is repeating itself with this devil here. And I feel like if you aren't hearing anything from this person, this is Spirit's way of, cutting into this connection and stopping this from happening, because whatever this person is doing, they can't bring that to you. So this is more so a message to, reassure you that you're not doing anything wrong. It's more so of this person going through this transformation process, trying to stop being so toxic, or letting go of toxic people in situations that aren't really good for them anymore. And it's just like, you don't want to be in the crossfire of that while this person is trying to deal with other things outside of your connection. And I just want to keep reassuring you this with this on red here. Just this person is not intentionally trying to do this to you. I feel like this is just this person just seems like not really attached to their emotions. So it's nothing that you've done wrong again. They're not really attached to their emotions. They're just going through life, going through the motions, kind of numb. With this Queen of Pentacles here, this is your advice, to protect yourself from this person. And it's more so with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you have to really nurture yourself. Take care of yourself right now. I feel like Spirit is saying, whatever you deem worthy for yourself, that's what you have to spend time on. You are someone that's really valuable. You're really worthy of good things. You're worthy of a connection that's going to support you, that's going to show up for you. Maybe a lot of you want to be with this person in a committed relationship, and it's just like maybe it's not the time right now, because growth is showing up again. So maybe this is a phase to where like you have to do things for yourself that will bring you the stability that you need. Work on your money, work on your finances. Keep yourself up. Right? Keep yourself up, and that's going to bring this person in. It's going to make them change the way that they feel about the connection and do better for you. So I feel like mainly you who picked this pile here, this is just to reassure you that, this person, they have other things going on. They're growing, they're changing. They need to get out of this superficial energy and become the person that's valuable for you, because you are this Queen of Pentacles. They need to show up for you and treat you as the queen that you are, he or she. But yeah, that is the reading that I have for you. I'm going to leave this here. Yeah, let me know how you felt about the reading.